there, you sports fans all over, guys. This is your boy Reed Dudley of the U Sports Center. Greatness allowed. Sports fundraising needs. Right now, guys, we're gonna get right into it. As you see, Sean Poma behind me, probably boom, 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 barreling down as Cathedral had themselves a game against Madison, the Warhawks from out of the Claremont area. Guys, these two teams have been going at it for some years now, you know, putting out some of the best and some of the top talent in San Diego. Madison with the names likely of Wesley Stokes, young quarterback, running back out of Madison. Keontae Springs, who probably should be getting a lot more touches. You know what I mean? And then we got Keenan Christian, the USC commit, the track star, the speedster, the Step Academy alum. Keenan Christian out there doing his thing. Also, shouts out Makasi out there training. But Sean Poma had his way with Madison this past week. You know, by running behind Big Ross, the boss, Ross Masuli out of Cathedral. He also has some other YSC team members there with him, with young Deshaun Swafford and Jake Mitten. Those have been YSC all team members for years. Now up there at Cathedral, Cathedral put it on Madison. Hey, guys, this could be a prequel of what's getting ready to happen in the playoffs. I suggest Madison open it up. Coach Jackson out there, man, got a lot of talent, you know what I mean, and probably doesn't have the as big as a line, and George Reyes probably doesn't have as big as of a line as they have had in years before with them winning CIF a couple times. So Madison right now rebuilding, retooling, but they do have the backs to do it. Young Herm out there, I see you out there, man, doing your thing. So another young guy coming up. Cathedral, for years, has been dominant out here in the San Diego area, and it's looking like they're starting to build up again and starting to build up that name for themselves that's going to make them the top team in San Diego once again. They beat Unipero Serra that came out of here from L.A., and they put it on them. You know, so, hey, the Cathedral will be the team to watch for right now as they're starting to build up steam. Watch for Helix also coming up in steam. We'll talk about that Lincoln High School St. Augustine game also a little bit later on in the show, guys. Right now, guys, we're getting ready to get to our first commercial break. I just wanted to drop a bomb right here. Hey, shout out Brandon Stone. Thanks for coming in from KUSI, man, and showing us some love, man, and doing your thing. You know what I mean, at our game last week during the live feed of East Lake versus Los Toros. So we appreciate you, man. We'll be back right now. We got our guy, Anthony Vaughn, coming up, getting ready to tell you a little bit about what's going on in the X Games world. All right? So you guys go check us out, man. We'll be back. And we also have Maximus Abasolo from Lincoln High School in the building with us today, guys. Once again, this is your boy, Reed Dudley, the U Sports Center. Greatness allowed. We'll be back, guys, after this next commercial break.
Doing? My name is Christopher Dudley, aka the Gingerbread Man, and I'm here with Reggie with Louisiana soul good fried chicken, baby, right here on Paradise Valley Road, man. Y'all come check us out, man. Hey, Reggie. What are we at?
Man, we're at the Bonita Grand Plaza at 8300 Paradise Valley Road, Louisiana famous fried chicken. How's that fish?
Oh, I can't even talk anymore, man. Y'all go ahead and come down here and check it out for yourself, man. Once again, I'm the Gingerbread Man. We'll see y'all soon.
We out.
We are live right here now at AP Furniture Store, located off Broadway in Lemon Grove. All the furniture that you need, come down here. Talk to the folks, get yourself a discount, nice pictures on the wall, all types of things just like that. Oh, look, it's Anthony Vaughn. Hey, Ant, how much is that you're laying on?
Oh, this is a 7-piece set for only $6.99. Can you believe that?
7-piece set for $6.99. He got his cat feet all on the couch like Rick James. Turn up, turn off.
sports page, and we got the 2018 Quicksilver Young Guns Snow. This is the top 4 amateurs from Quicksilver Snowboarding, and they get invited to do this Quicksilver Young Guns competition. So from first that you see, first to last, we got Cooper Whittier. He's 16 years old. He's representing Maine, USA. The second kid you saw, that was Jaden Chomlak, 15, and he's representing Canada. And then we got Jack McDougall, 17, and he's representing Canada as well. And the last kid that you saw, Miles Falcon, 16, and he's representing New Jersey. Now, we love Quicksilver for this, guys. What they do is they pick these amateurs and they take them out on the helicopter, fresh powder. I don't know if anybody knows anything about fresh powder, but me personally, I've been into the snow as deep as my chest and had to pop out and physically get out of the snow. It's a lot of fun. It's actually a lot safer to try to do tricks like that. So they're going to go out the first day in the powder, top of the mountain. Second day, they're going to go to the park, and basically it's a competition between these guys. First place is going to get $10,000, probably be on his way to be turning pro first on Quicksilver. So I just want to give a shout out right now while we got some time to Giga-Raise. Go to gigaraise.com, guys. Competitive sports fundraising. I cannot say this enough. You get to keep everything that you fundraise, guys. Gigaraise.com. And then I also want to give a shout out to Microsoft. And if you would like to have your own segment here on the show, please contact Reed Dudley via Facebook Messenger. That was Reed Dudley via Facebook Messenger. And we're going to go ahead and get right into it. For your first place Young Guns Snowboarding Quicksilver is Jack McDougall, representing Grand Prairie, Alberta, Canada. He was the 17-year-old. He took this first place. Definitely look out for all these guys, and definitely keep a lookout for him. I also want to take this time to give a shout-out to a Miss Tammy Easton. She's the founder of Mint Snowboarding, a dedicated snowboard school in the French Alps. Basically, they got the right equipment to start these kids as young as the age of 2. So big shout-out to her out there doing her thing in the French Alps. That was Mint Snowboarding. And we're going to take it to a quick commercial break, and we'll be right back with Reed Dudley. Thank you so much for having me. We're out.
O cara da moto deixou cair.
Deixa essa carteira aí.
Não, o cara da moto deixou cair.
Deixa a carteira aí, rapaz.
Vai se fuder!
Tudo bem?
Você deixou cair.
Obrigado. Bora jogar bola?
Bateu, tiro de meta, o time parte pro ataque. A bola fica à vontade quando cai no pé do craque. Seguindo com atenção, a cada passe jogada bem trabalhada, termina com gol de classe. 11 guerreiros em campo, batalhando, trabalhando em busca do gol. Joga com garra.
What's going on, you guys? We are back to U Sports Center Greatness Allow Ysc The Show number 18. I know y'all might see 17 up there, man, but don't get it twisted. This is number 18, you know what I'm saying? We are in the building right now, guys, and behind me is another game that went down to the end. I believe 30-27 was the score as Granite Hills got a chance to and edge out Steel Canyon. Yo, shout outs, man. I heard some YSC all team members' names being shouted out on the field, man. I was super excited. Wes Neely, my boy Wes Neely, who had a birthday, man, not too long ago. Happy birthday, Wes, man, from your boy Reed Dudley, man. You know, we see you out there, man, getting your grind on. You know, and then we got our other guy out there, Ethan Bishop, out there who was killing it for Granite Hills. Ethan Bishop had 22 tackles from the safety position. Ethan Bishop. Now, I know y'all say 22 tackles from the safety position. How are they getting that far? Nah, how's he coming up that fast is maybe what you want to ask. I hope to see Ethan Bishop this weekend as we will be covering the El Cajon 11U Falcons versus the 11U Balboa Raiders. But right now, guys, as you guys can see, Granite Hills kept giving it to him. It was a back-and-forth battle. Steel Canyon kept coming back, doing their thing. Granite Hills would go back, do their thing. As you guys can see, it's just San Diego football at its finest. You know what I mean? We're going to start getting around, guys, during the week and start talking to some of the top players at some of these high schools here in San Diego and in different sports, too. So we can start bringing them in. You know, who's the top badminton player in San Diego? Do you know? You know, who's the top volleyball team in San Diego? You know, with softball, field hockey. I know we got Coach Taylor. Shout out to Coach Taylor and Zizia and the girls at Scripps Ranch for field hockey and stuff like that. I know we're going to be getting by and checking them out again sometime this year. But, guys, as you can see, Granite Hills put up just a little bit more of a tougher fight as they edged out Steel Canyon for the dub, guys. Shout outs to PPR Raw and those guys over there for doing what they do, man. It's your boy Reed Dudley for the U Sports Center, Greatness Allowed. I know you guys are seeing some old commercials and stuff too. Hey, feel free to have your business get a commercial from us here at the U Sports Center. We have no problem, man, getting these businesses going, but get behind us and support what we're doing for these kids all across the county so we can continue to support your business and you guys can be attached with some of the top players in San Diego County. Also, guys, we just got back. This just in, guys. Mikey Williams will be live this afternoon. Tonight on Channel 10 News. Okay, we just left San Ysidro High School right now, and Mikey Williams was being interviewed with DJ Dudley. They was in there getting it in as the new guys for San Ysidro High School. They will be coming up and coming to that area. Coach Rico Tucker is building something great over there at San Ysidro and has some of the top basketball players in San Diego County wanting to play for this great coach, right, guys? So go ahead and go check them out. Go check out Channel 10 tonight. Shout outs to Steve Smith for Channel 10 News for coming down. Steve, we will be talking soon, my friend. You know what I mean? Your boy Reed Dudley right here, guys. The U Sports Center Greatness Allowed. Giga what? Giga who? GigaRays.com for your sports competitive needs and AG Sports Production. We're in the building, guys. We'll be right back, guys, with our next segment where we'll be talking about Boogie Oogie Oogie, you can feel it. Hey, it's electric. It's Boogie Oogie Oogie, Boogie Ellis. We'll be talking about him coming up next, guys. We'll be right back to U Sports Center Greatness Allowed.
Why do we rise at 5 a.m. when everyone else is sleeping? Just to get soaked in the rain. Why do we spend every day after work, after school, burning our candles at both ends? Why do we seek out people who want to break us down and make us build ourselves back up again? Why do the same thing over and over until we can't imagine doing it one more time? Why do we always always take the longest way around? Why does every step forward have to be a bigger step up? Do we just enjoy the pain? Who are we? What are we?
Is going on, y'all? How y'all doing? We just got back. We had another commercial that we just popped to, man. As you guys can see, looking for the support around the county and the community, man, so we can start putting your commercials back behind us and stuff when we go out and everything else like that. I see you watching right now, Nacho Aguilar. What's going on, man? The Fence, the Aguilar Fence Company, man. He's gonna have to get in contact with his boy, man. You know what I'm saying? I see what you guys is doing out there, man. I see what you're doing, man. Get in contact with your boy Reed Dudley, Heisman City legend, The Fence. You know what I'm saying? In the building. Guys, right now, you can feel it. It's electric. It's Boogie, Oogie, Oogie, Boogie Ellis going on behind me, y'all. He's been getting busy all across the country. If you guys don't know anything about San Diego basketball, you may not know nothing about Boogie, Oogie Ellis. Boogie Ellis, guys, one of the most explosive point guards in the country, period. And you know you're an explosive point guard in the country when Roy Williams of the University of North Carolina comes down to your school just to talk to you. Boogie, congratulations. Vincent Rogers, I'm hot at you, right? I'm upset. Hey, didn't call your boy Reed as disrespect. That was disrespectful, Vincent Rogers. You know I'm the biggest North Carolina fan that possibly could be. You probably didn't want me there because I'm going to try to convince Boogie to go to North Carolina. That's right, I will try to convince Boogie to go to Boogie, go to North Carolina. Go play for Roy Williams. We would like that very much. You know what I'm saying? You know, everybody wants to go to Duke. You know what I mean? Duke got a McDonald's in the locker room or something. That's how they getting everybody to stay there. It's got to be the fries. It's got to be the fries. Boogie, go to North Carolina. If God wasn't a Tar Heel fan, he wouldn't have painted the sky North Carolina blue. Boogie, just understand it's all in the cards for you, buddy. You know what I mean? Shout outs to Coach Raymond out there, Ray Skills. You know, Ray doing the thing. Ray doing his thing. Ray's been training kids and getting it in for a while. Vincent Rogers and Get Better Academy, they've been doing a really good job at getting kids prepared for a while. Coach Marshawn Cherry over there at Mission Bay has built a program over there behind talented kids like Justin, who plays out there at Georgia Tech. You know what I mean? He's out there getting busy, starting point guard for Georgia Tech from San Diego, playing out there in the ACC. ACC looks like they like point guards from San Diego. We like that. We like that a lot. I'm going to tell you that right now. So, Boogie, good luck, man. I seen Vincent and them. I seen his Instagram post this morning. It looks like you guys is in Memphis. Shh, straight flight. Take a straight flight to Memphis, man. Go see what's going on. And you know, and get your tours around, man, and go check out and see what's going on all around you. But I'm definitely going to tell you from the U Sports Center, your boy Reed Dudley, go to North Carolina. You know what I mean? But Boogie, guys, as you can see, he's got everything that you would want your point guard to have. The kid has a killer instinct. He gets to the bucket. He gets buckets. He gets fouled. He understands how to create. He passes very good off the dribble. He shoots very well off the dribble. Boogie, the only thing that they're going to be asking Boogie to do a little bit is maybe bulk up a little bit. They're going to want him to get stronger, but that's what they want everybody to do when you get to college. You're going to put on that weight, you know, that grown man strength, get that grown man weight on, so when you go to the lane and you get that contact, you can finish inside the lane. But other than that, I mean, Boogie's upside is very promising right now. I mean, if Boogie keeps going on the way that he's going right now, I can see him being, with his point guard skills and his knowledge and his intangibles and his intelligence for the game, I can see Boogie easily being a top 5 pick in the NBA draft. Remember you said it. Remember we said it here first on the U Sports Center. Boogie, go top 5, baby. Boogie, don't stop. Don't ever stop, Boogie. It's electric. Boogie, oogie, oogie. Hey, guys, we're getting ready to get to our number 4 video coming up. Or no, this was our number 4 video. This was Boogie Ellis right here at number 4, guys. We're getting ready to get to number 5. We're going to be talking about that big matchup this weekend against the El Cajon Falcons versus the Balboa Raiders. Now, we're going to put up El Cajon's game versus the Pilots behind us when we come up after this commercial break, and you guys will be able to see it. But understand that ever since then, El Cajon has learned a valuable lesson, and they're out to make everybody else pay. We'll be right back, guys. The U Sports Center. Greatness allowed. It's electric. Boogie, oogie, oogie.
What's the difference between great and legend? It can be measured in millimeters and milliseconds. But legends aren't just stronger and faster. Legends are smarter, quicker to act, to respond to the tiniest details. A drop of rain, a change in the wind, a weakness shown. Most people think legends are just stories. No, legends are people. They'll never stop the journey, never give up the fight, never reach a finish line. Where do legends come from? They're not born, they're made.
Yo, guys, we are back. We are back. We are back. The U Sports Center. Greatness allowed with AG Sports Video Production and Gigawatt, Giga Who, Giga Rays. We come together, guys, and we become Ysc The Show. Number 18 for you guys. You guys have noticed we got the new venue behind us right now, and we got a lot of stuff going on here. We will be back coming into Microsoft. Shout outs to Microsoft for being a sponsor for us for a couple years now. And shout outs to Mr. Bill Gates and Mr. Warren Buffett, man. We appreciate everything you guys do, allowing us to use your playhouse, as we have now created our own, and we will still be teaming up with Microsoft to give you guys the best in youth sports coverage all across the nation. You better believe it. You better believe it. That's what's going on, guys, right now. But right now, you guys are seeing the game of the Pilots versus the El Cajon Falcons. Now, at the time, both teams had a lot of hype about them. The Pilots known to be the best team in this division, but El Cajon Falcons making that push. Now, they started off the game, it was only 6-0 at halftime when they played against the Pilots. The Pilots pulled away in the second half. So El Cajon has the intangibles to hang in there with the top teams in the country. And now they're back. They're back in San Diego playing against their own city competition. And guys, they put it on the IV Canes, who are a top 5 team in SoCal. And now they're playing against the Balboa Raiders, who have beefed themselves up. Now, guys, to the game of the week, the main event. Balboa Raiders 11U versus El Cajon Falcons 11U. It's going down. Your boy Reed Dudley will be there. We'll be live. And I think Marquise might be there. Marquise Hodges might be there on the mic. If so, we got to tell him to tone it down a little bit, Marquise, because we're going to be live, and we can't have you talking all over our feet. Now, understand? No, Marquise is good people, man. Keep doing what you're doing over there at El Cajon, baby. Missed you, man. You know what I'm saying? Got to get you back in there, all right? You know, it's a very important game for the city, because if Balboa is able to stay within the range of El Cajon, maybe they can kind of gauge themselves against the IV Canes. And then IV Canes and Achilles Smith and KJ Smith, they get to go home and watch the film and sit back and watch and perch and be like, can we do anything to put a dent in that El Cajon Falcon armor? That's what they're going to be watching for. You know, they're also going to be watching for, are the Balboa Raiders the real deal? Are the Balboa Raiders them guys? Will they be able to get it done? I know over there Milton Clark has those guys primed and ready, you know, getting his coaches pumped up, telling all them dudes, hey, man, it's about that time. Shout out to Coach Jackson out there, who's been shouting out your boy Reed Dudley, telling him, hey, man, you got to get this Balboa 11U team out here. You got to get us active. You guys got it. You guys call for it. You guys get it. The game of the week, guys, our main event, YSC main event, Saturday mornings all the way through afternoon, guys. You'll never know who's going to be on. Yeah, you do, because we'll tell you about a week before and let you know with a flyer. All right? And it's going down 5:30, guys. We will be there. Game time. Who is the best 11U team in San Diego? Number 1, El Cajon versus number 2, Balboa. coming to you guys live, 5:30 Saturday. Will you be here? If not, you'll be able to watch it live and share it with all your family members and everybody else around the country on the Youth Sports Center, guys. So don't forget to do that. We're going to another commercial break, and we're coming back with Lincoln High School's Maximus Abasolo, the freshman, the Heisman City legend, the one that everybody said, oh, we're not sure if he can play varsity. Well, guess what? He's playing varsity, and he's starting. He's getting his reps in out there working with guys like Scott Catlin, Coach David Dunn, Day, and out there, you know what I mean, with Jones, Best Chief, out there, they getting it in. You know what I mean? Hey, they got a lot going on at Lincoln. They're 5-1. You know what I mean? It's a lot of stuff going on, Lincoln. They just suffered their first loss this last week to St. Augustine. We're going to talk about the loss, and we're also going to talk about the wins with Maximus Abasolo, a YSC youth executive who's moving his way up through the ranks as a freshman and learning what it's like to play with guys like Big Peanut, learning what it's play with guys like Don Chapman, you know what I mean, who's going to Colorado, I believe. You know what I mean? And so we're going to talk with Maximus, figure out his plans for his future here at Lincoln High School, and figure out his plans with the Youth Sports Center. How's he going to help us grow? What we going to do, y'all? Here we go. We'll be back, guys, right now with Maximus Abasolo, Lincoln High School, 56.
Talking about the best. We the best. Definitely the best.
You gonna rank it if you ain't played it? How you gonna rank it if you ain't played it? Let's go.
I play running back from linebacker. Watch me work. We here.
We gotta put on a show. Gonna embarrass they kill. We're right here, man. We got 2 on big play and turnover.
Bring it.
Turn up, man.
Sports Center / Giga Studios. Giga what? Giga who? GigaRaise.com for your competitive sports fundraising needs. And go ahead, guys. Don't feel free to send us your highlights. You know, of kids and whatever's going, cheerleaders, anything that can get kids into college, send it to us. It's important. We would like to put your kids up on the big wall behind us. Right now, we got the game. You know what I'm saying? We used to call this game back in the day, we used to call it the Ghetto Bowl. What do they call it now?
The Unity Bowl.
The Unity Bowl, right? The Unity Bowl where we have Morris High School versus Lincoln High School. Max, how was it playing in the Unity Bowl against Morris? Your freshman year, right? Your freshman year, you know, you went through a lot. Your 8th grade year, you Heisman City'd up. Folks didn't think you'd be able to come in as a freshman and be impact and play on varsity, man. How is all that going on for you, man?
Man, it's great. I want to thank God for all the blessings He's given me, for all the opportunities He's given me, and it's great. Like I want to thank Coach Dunn for giving me the chance to show my skills, to show that I could play, I can handle these big boys. So yeah, like the Unity Bowl, it was a great experience for my freshman year to be able to play against guys like Julian, Michael, Shamar Martin. Like it was good playing against them, seeing them again, and you know, Morris got some big O linemen, D linemen. So you know, it was hard. It was a little bit rough at the beginning, but I started to know what to do, how to beat my opponent, and so I just overcame it, and we ended up coming out with the win.
Now, Max, you play with some really talented guys. You know, you play with Don Chapman, you play with Peanut, you play with Notaf. How is it being a freshman playing with guys who are already getting college offers and guys are coming to the school talking to them? Seeing that, what is that? How does that prepare you for your future?
Like they give me advice all the time. Don Chapman's always telling me like what he's done, what I should do better, like what he's been through that helped him get to where he's at right now. You know, they're great mentors for me because they teach me a lot of like what I should do during football practice, how I could get faster, how I could get better at my position. So it's good playing with them. Like Don, I love Don. Like he's like a big brother to me, and he's always teaching me, like he's always telling me like how it is to play with the Hornet on your jersey, with the Lincoln, how it is to play, how it is what you call it, like how much of a legacy there is behind all of that. So it's good. I love playing with them, and I just can't see myself on a different team.
Okay, now you grew up playing in the OTI organization, which was a strong organization for all the years that you were there, you know, and then you played with Coach Sa. Shout out Coach Sa and the Island Warrior family. How big of an impact has Coach Sa had on your life? Like, I've known him all through football, and he's always been there for the kids. You got Rossi, Tongi, guys like that, man. How big of an impact has he made in that Island Warrior family program? How big of an impact have they had on your football career? Because everybody always says youth don't matter. I think that's crap, right? So what do you think about Coach Sa and his youth program and how it helped mentor you?
I think if I would have never went to Island Warriors, to Old Tyrants Broncos, I don't think I would be where I am right now. Because Coach Sa helped shape me into the football player where I am right now. He taught me how to play O-line, tight end, hit linebacker. He was like always showed me, like he's the one who pretty much showed me how to play these new positions. Because when I came to Island Warriors, I started off as a center. And Coach Sa saw me and he said, "You're not a center." He said, "You better than that." He said, "I want you to be better than that." And he helped shape me into a tight end and linebacker. And I just want to thank him for everything he's done for me. He's been there for me throughout everything. And I love that man. And I just thank him for everything he's done, because without him, I don't think I'd be right where I am right now.
So, you know, youth is important. Youth is important to those who may say, oh, you know, the youth game doesn't matter, it's not important. To these kids, it does matter. So it's time to start listening up to these kids and what's actually been working out for them, because that's what really matters. That's all that matters. You got guys now that are coaching you. Coach Jones, Coach Catlin, Coach Dunn. You guys even got George Jackson that comes up there and assists and talks with the kids. You're around Coach Jeff Harper Harris, who's up there at Lincoln. How is it with the coaches at Lincoln? Because everybody, always tries to give Lincoln their own name. I grew up in the neighborhood, so I know that the guys up there are solid. I grew up playing with Coach Polk, who was a very solid man in the community. How is it playing with those guys who are solid pillars of the community?
All of our coaches, we have great coaches at Lincoln. Coach Dunn, former NFL player, he's got a lot of experience. He knows what he's doing. Coach Jeff, he helps us out with the offense. We have Coach Jason Carter, which is one of the best offensive coordinators, I think. Coach Catlin, our DC, he's a great coach. Coach Daniel Smith, he's our strength and conditioning coach. He used to coach at Michigan University. He's a great coach. He's also our O-line coach, and we have a solid coaching staff over at Lincoln. I think we're good. Like, our coaches, like, even though if people try to talk down on our coaches, I know that we're better than that. I know we have great coaches over there at our program.
Now, before we get into talk about last week's game at St. Augustine, you've been on the Youth Sports Center for a couple years now, calling us out to games, telling us, hey, man, this is the game to watch, coming to do that, man. How important do you think, as a young man who wants to play football, for a career, and knowing that you have to go through these type of interviews and stuff, how important do you think this type of stuff is for kids your age to come in, get the exposure, and actually, move forward with it? How does it help the kids now? Because, we didn't get to play with all this exposure.
I think it helps out the kids because, like, when you come into your 14-year year, 12-year year, that's when the high schools start looking out for you, and they're trying to look out to see who's the next, like, star, to see, like, if they're around the areas, if they want to come to our program. So, like, I think it helped out because I think if I wasn't on the Youth Sports Center, I wouldn't have got out that exposure to, like, all-star tournaments and Heisman City stuff and all that. I don't think I would have got that type of exposure without the Youth Sports Center. So I think, like, if you guys have kids that play football and they want to succeed at the next level, they should come out and come talk about their experiences and how they like youth football, like why they play, what college they want to go to, and just come and just get the interview in with Reed Dudley.
I appreciate you, man. We appreciate you, Max, for always being a stand-up dude, with the Youth Sports Center. It's always good, kids like this, a lot of coaches around town, you want a kid like this on your team, so a lot of coaches around town, they call and they ask, yo, what's the kid like? What's the kid like? All I can tell you is he has a great energy about him. If there's any colleges watching, he has a great energy about himself. He's a team leader. As soon as he steps on the field, he's somebody that you want on your team. I knew once a football coach who coached varsity grabbed a hold of him, heard him talk in the huddle, heard how he was around his teammates, how encouraging he is, how positive he stays. I knew that they would want to continue him playing at the highest level possible in high school. So guys like this, we look for and to pick them up so that they understand that football is not just about playing on the field and being prepared physically. It's also about this cameras, and it's also about this business. Not everybody is going to be able to be Marshawn Lynch and be able to tell a camera, you know what I'm saying, no interviews today, you know what I mean? Not everybody's going to be able to have that. So when the cameras come, it's a good play. This is training for that. That's what this is. It's media training. That's what we do. We get it in here right now. Pretty soon, you guys are getting ready to see the highlights on the backstage, on the backfield, on the behind us right now of Lincoln versus St. Augustine, which was his first loss last week. I was there when Lincoln was playing against San Diego High, and it was a tough nail biter, and then Lincoln just dun 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 dun. The Hive is rolling. The Hive is alive. The Hive is back. The hype is all there. They got everybody, all bells and whistles. The hype is back, right? So what happens last week? You guys run into a St. Augustine team who seemed very disciplined and prepared, man. What do you think you guys could have done, and will you guys see them in the future?
I think we had a bad game. Like, our offense, we weren't executing the plays. We weren't able to get the first downs. Our defense held them up the first half. I mean, it was only 12-6 when we went into halftime. We were holding them, the number 6 team in the county. I mean, they were a well-coached team. They were really disciplined. They were on defense. They were shutting us down. Our defense was shutting them down. It was going back and forth. But I think in the second half, we started off slow. That they scored right away. They got the ball scored. So I think if we would have came out harder and more focused on the game, I think we would have been able to stop that. We had a couple of drives inside the 30. We couldn't score. So I mean, we faced adversity and we couldn't overcome it. So I think we gotta bounce back tomorrow. I hope we have a great game tomorrow and we bounce back from that. But we just need to learn from our mistakes and just progress.
Now you were out there there was a couple other freshmen who were out there. Grayson, was out there, and then you got Jaleel Tucker, who was out there, and Jaleel had a monster game, a couple interceptions. Shout out Jaleel Tucker, another Heisman City draftee. When you guys are freshmen out there and you guys are all on the field together, what do you guys say to each other after the game, man? Are you guys happy because you guys got 4 more years, man? I mean, what do you think about some of the other freshmen that are playing varsity right now that are getting their spins right now at the varsity level?
Like, during the game, like, it was just crazy because, like, it was the first time I've been around Grayson. I had to keep a straight face. I had to be mad. I had to act like I was mad at him. But, man, it was great seeing him again. Like, it was just good. Like, I mean, I'm praying for you, Grayson. Hope you have a speedy recovery. But it was just a great game. Like, it was like me and him, we kept on going back and forth. He got me a couple times. I got him a couple times. And shout out to Jaleel. He was balling out there. He got those 2 interceptions. He ran it back for a good gain. He set him up to score. And so it was a good game. Like, and all the freshmen that are playing varsity, like, good luck on your guys' season and good job on achieving your guys' goals.
Now, what a lot of people don't know about Max is not only is Max a competitor outside, but Max is a competitor in his house also. Max has an older brother, that plays for Otay Ranch High School. Max, tell us a little bit about your brotherly rivalry in your home and what will happen when Otay meets Lincoln. What's going on, Max? You know what I'm saying? What you be telling big bro, man?
I have to tell him, like, he's not like, I'm not that little kid no more. Like, you might be 4 years older than me. Like, you might be a senior, I'm a freshman, but that don't matter when we step on the field. Like, if we ended up meeting him, man, like, it's going to be a great game because I'm going to just go all out. And I know he's going to want to go all out because it's my brother. Yeah. Oh, Xavier Albasolo, number 40 from the Osiris Mustangs. Yeah, it's going to be a crazy game if we play them because I know I'm going to be, for sure, I'm like, wherever he's going, I'm going to go. I just want to line up against him and just, I want to just, I don't get to, like, we don't ever, like, we get into altercations, but we never never physical. So, it's going to be, like, the first time where I get to legally hit him. Like, so it's gonna be crazy.
Mom and Dad can't break y'all up there, huh? They like the Hatfields and the McCoys out there, Otay and Lincoln. They'll be going at it, man. Shout out to the Abasolo family, your mom and your dad, man. Very supportive of the Youth Sports Center, man. We love them over here. Mom's always hooked up the food at Otay High School whenever we came to cover Otay. How's your little brother? Now, Max has a little brother also. Say your little brother's name for us and tell us how he's been doing at Lincoln and how's the adjustment for you guys. You're both, freshmen over there. And what do you tell your younger brother?
Yeah, my little brother, Zacharias Abasolo, he plays for the Lincoln JV team, number 17. It's nice to go to high school. Like, I think it's better for me to go to high school with my brother. Like, I mean, it's just good. Like, I always have somebody to, like, lean on to. Like, if, like, I'm not trying, like, if I'm not feeling it today, I know he's going to be there for me. I'm going to be there for him. Yeah, at first, it was different because we didn't really, like, know anybody. Everybody else from our teams, they went separate places. He's not really that much as talkative as me. He's not, like, he, like, I overshadowed him a lot, and, like, people don't really even know about him. But, like, trust me, when you get on the gear and you step on the field with him, you're going to know about him. Yeah, skill runs in the bloodline. So, yeah, it's good. Like, he's starting corner, wide receiver over there. he played in the freshman game today, got 2 picks. He's holding it down. So, you know, like, I just hope he stays safe and he, like, keeps his mind on track and he just achieves and he keeps on studying in the classroom and achieves his goals.
Yo, what's going on? Coach K out there from Arizona, man. Shout out to my boy Skittles, man, out there in Arizona, man. I see you just tuned in right now, man. What's going on, Skittles? What's up, little kid Trail, man? How y'all doing out there, man? That's the Chandler Wolves out there, my guys. Man, how y'all doing? Hanging and banging, slanging, getting it on, man. That's what they be doing out there in Arizona. So, you guys got a couple games left. Playoffs coming in. What do you predict your freshman year? How does it end for Maximus Abasolo and the Lincoln Hornets? I mean, you playing where Marcus Allen played, where Terrell Davis played, where Achilles Smith played. I mean, you're playing, I mean, at the Hive, man. You know, what is your predictions for you guys end of the year? And good job on them picks there, too, young Abasolo.
You know, we have the potential to be a championship team, but that's all on us. And our coaches tell us all the time, it's on us. Like, we decide if we win playoffs, if we make it to CIF. I mean, I think we can make it to CIF and win everything, but that just all depends on how we play. If we come together as a team, if we start moving on all 4 wheels, if we come and execute the plays every time and take no plays off, it just all depends on, like, us. We make our future. So I think we could become that championship team, and I hope that we end this 2018 season as a CIF Division II championship team.
Woo-wee. You guys just heard it there, right there. Mr. Maximus Abasolo came in to the U Sports Center, talked it like he walked it like he talked it. Hey, walked it like he talked it. Hey, he did his thing, right? So, guys, guess what? He'll be helping us out definitely, guys, with the Instagram. We're going to start doing some more stuff here with the Instagram and start letting – it's going to be the takeover. That's right. It's the takeover, the YSC takeover, the kids takeover YSC on our Instagram. We're getting ready to start getting it going, guys, getting it popping. Maximus is going to be one of the leaders of it, man. Don't forget to get with him. If you guys can't get a hold of your boy Reed Dudley, make sure to get a hold of Maximus Abasolo. He'll get you your interview, get you to the office, show you how to get here and everything else like that, Max. What do you think, Max? You know what I'm saying? You got the office here. You know, we got it going on. You know what I'm saying? What do you think about the space, man? You know what I'm saying? How things look. You remember the YSC when we was just a phone. We was just here with it, Max. We was here with it. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. We was just here with the phone. And people used to be like, tell Reed Dudley, get off the field with his phone. You know what I'm saying? Well, how does it look now, man?
Man, we've come a long way. Like, you've come a long way with the Youth Sports Center. Like you said, it used to just be phone interviews all the time, and now we got everything set up. AG Sports Productions, they came in and hooked it up for us. So it's good. Like, I like the new setup, the studio. It looks nice, and it's just crazy how you could come in a couple of years, how far you could come. So, you know, it's just showing how much of a success the Youth Sports Center is starting to be and how much of on a come up we are.
And that's what this is, guys. You know what I mean? This isn't just about your boy Reed Dudley. It's not just about AG Sports Video Production. It's not just about Giga What, Giga Who, Giga Rays. It's not. It's about these kids and teaching them the value of youth, of media, you know, and teaching them the value of exposure, being positive, talking good in front of a camera. Even though you guys hear me with my vernacular and you guys already know that it's spectacular. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, the thing about it is we want to teach these kids to be able to speak for themselves, you know, and we're giving them the mic and giving them the control. Pretty soon, who knows? Max might be in here doing this more than your boy Reed Dudley. During the offseason, I might say, Max, you take over the show, man. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we're looking for. We're looking for more kids to be involved. We're looking for more parents and people that want to be involved in helping the kids. Max, you see a lot of coaches out here. Everybody says that they're for the kids. You know what I mean? Everybody says that they're down to help. You know what I mean? What would be your advice for parents who are on the outside looking in, seeing what we're doing here with the Youth Sports Center? Like you said, I want to teach these kids about hard work and growth. And Max was one of the kids who got to see me start with just my phone. You know what I mean? And now we're past that. So we're doing bigger things. You know, what would you expect for some of the parents or some of the people who are into sports, man? What do you think they should be doing, man, to help out the youth sports center, the growth of kids like yourself, so that we get more exposure for the city?
Like, just share the videos. Like, share this video, this live video every time we go live. Just get it out there so other people could come tune in and come see what we're doing, and like just watch like what we're doing out here, like how we helping out for the kids and stuff. So yeah, like, and bring your kids out here, help them get some exposure, and then you share it and get it to all your friends.
Yo, shout out Keyshawn Smith, wide receiver out there from Lincoln. Young Keyshawn checking in on his boy Max. Yo, Pongy checking him out too. You had to go against Big Pongy, man, for St. Augustine, man. What was that like, man?
Man, it was crazy. Walter, like, he was just big. He's like about 6'4", 300-something pounds. Like, it was just crazy. When I seen him out there, he was just tearing up our defense. Like, it's just crazy. It's just crazy how I just seen him, like, he was just manhandling kids, and I was like, dang, man, like, that's crazy. Yeah.
Pongy be eating people. Arr, arr, arr. Pongy eats you alive, man. You better don't let him put his hands on you. And Keyshawn Smith, man, a young, a fast wide receiver, man, who's explosive. You know, I know his family pretty well. You know, what do you think about his upside, man? And how far do you think Keyshawn could actually go?
Keyshawn could go D1. Honestly, I think Keyshawn could go D1. He's probably, well, in my opinion, I think he's our best wide receiver that we have right now. Like, when you throw that ball up to him, he's coming down with it. He had a nice catch against the Saints, triple cover. He came down with the ball, gave us a good gain. Like, he's just, like, you throw the ball up to him, he's coming down with it, or he's putting up a fight before he comes down, before the ball comes down. So yeah, like, Keyshawn, he could go D1. He's a great wide receiver, and he's a humble player.
Yo, shout out to my guys, man, that came in. Shout out to Lincoln. Hey, Keyshawn, Walter, man, Rossi. You guys, the names that I mentioned, Sean Poma, Keontae Springs, Wesley Stokes, Keenan Christian. Anytime you guys want to, man, you guys got the green light to come into the Youth Sports Center. Raiden Hunter, Jaden Wicked what, Wicked who, Wicked where, you know what I mean? And I'm pretty sure I'm going to have CJ Johnson in here on Tuesday from San Diego High, repping the cave in the building. You know what I'm saying? So I like to, we're going to end this right now on this note. We got YSC chapters popping up all across America. Not just America, we have a YSC chapter in Australia, in Canada, in Africa, in the UK. Right now we're building up. I like to give shout outs to my guys, my guy Afro Lobby, who helps out in Florida, in the southeast section of the United States of America. We expect to see him a little bit more. Expect to see my guy Francisco Milan out of the Middle California area, Central California, with Extreme Youth Athletics in the building. They will be helping out a lot more with the Youth Sports Center. You know what I mean? This is a growth. Safdar McCary, my guy Safdar, shout out Safdar McCary, and shout out to his dad, J.D. McCary, you know, for always being positive with the Youth Sports Center. They represent the Pacific Northwest. Shout out to my guys, the Mayberry family out of Arizona, who represent the Arizona branch. You know, shout out to Lavaquier Wallace, who represents South Texas. You know what I mean? Guys, we are continuously growing. Jason Brown, we're going to need more help out of you in Ohio. Baby, get it done. Even though you in Arizona, you know what I'm saying? Get that Ohio news to us. It's a lot of growth here, guys. Going to be looking for guys to step in, help out. We have a lot of room for growth, a lot of space. Help guys like Maximus Abasolo get more college looks. That's what this is about. It's about building this for the kids so that they have something forever, and that they'll be able to hold on to, show their kids, and maybe get their kids to get interviewed on it years from now as we continue to build the Youth Sports Center. Greatness Allowed. Once again, I'd like to shout out my guy, AG Sports Production. He's been with us from the beginning since we started YSC. You know, helped us put in a whole lot of work. You know, and and just helped us build and grow. So I'd like to thank AG for being patient with us and letting us grow as a young man, me, myself. I'd like to thank Giga What, Giga Who, Giga Rays for allowing this growth process and working with your boy Reed Dudley and actually seeing the vision and actually knowing what it is. From what I hear, it might be Heisman City versus them Unicorns coming up on the Giga Rays tournament coming up here in a couple days. So the Unicorns understand the YSC. We're going to be ready, okay? We're going to be ready to take down the Unicorns. But I got to watch out because Austin, the captain of the Unicorns, is no joke, okay? I'd like to shout out Kara Stevens, who helps produce the show and always calling your boy Reed Dudley, making sure I'm on top of things. Shout out JD Hill and Ray Hill out of the Arizona area for just being supportive. That's don't forget the golf, my golfing buddies. You know what I'm saying? This is my golfing guys out of Arizona, man. JD, who is an NFL legend, played with O.J. Simpson and the Buffalo Bills. You know, JD was a top 4 draft pick out of Arizona State, one of the fastest guys to do it, guys. All right, that is it for YSC The Show. Thank you, Maximus Abasolo, for coming through. Thank you, Anthony Vaughn, for dropping us with the Extreme Youth Athletics Report. I'm not Extreme Youth Athletics Report, but the Extreme YSC Extreme Highlights page. Shout out Extreme Youth Athletics again out of the Central California area. Those are my guys, and we'll be back with more. If you guys want your business shouted out on the Youth Sports Center, man, find a way to contact your boy Reed Dudley. You know what I'm saying? Because that's how we do this. And shout out to my Knockout Boys. Knockout Boys on 3, Knockout Boys on me. 1, 2, 3, Knockout Boys. And it's your boy Reed Dudley. Greatness allowed. El Cajon. 11U, Balboa, 11U, tune up for the YSC main event Saturday, 5:30. Be there or be square.